Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is James.
I'm Nobu.
And today we are going to be reacting to Iron Man pitch meeting. So we're reacting to the MCU again, but the pitch meeting, which honestly, I may be, no disrespect to the MCU, even a little bit more excited for that than the MCU. Because these pitch meetings have been amazing. I haven't seen any of these. Obviously,
funny, yeah.
One of the early things that we did on this channel was to go through the MCU. So this is kind of a cool coming back to basics. Iron Man 1 is a legendary movie, but you could still have some fun making fun of it. So I'm excited. Ryan George is just a master at these pitch meetings. I just want to get into it. Let us know what other pitch meetings you guys want us to do reactions to. You guys really seemed excited about the MCU. And let's just get into the Iron Man pitch meeting.
Oh, you have a script for me? Yes, sir, I do. So we're gonna follow Tony Stark, who's a billionaire playboy weapons manufacturer. Oh, a playboy, huh? Yeah, and towards the beginning of the movie, this reporter, Christine Everhart, is really gonna challenge him on the ethics of selling weapons. Oh, well, that's good, because sometimes when there's a playboy character in movies, there's a tendency to objectify women and get kind of... And then Tony's gonna bang her. Oh, he is. Tony's assistant Pepper is gonna call her trash and kick her out of the house. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. Well, okay then. So anyway, Tony's gonna go to Afghanistan to show off a new weapon called the Jericho to the U.S. military. Sounds like something they could do in the U.S. There's lots of weapons testing facilities.
Nah, bro,
yeah, well, they're gonna do it in
Afghanistan
Afghanistan because I need it for the story. Fair enough. So later he's gonna be in a convoy that's gonna get attacked by terrorists. Uh-oh. And one of his own missiles is gonna blow up in his face. That's not good. And so then he's gonna be held captive by the terrorists. And he's gonna have this thing in his chest that's using a car battery to power a magnet to keep a piece of shrapnel from entering his heart. I have to say, it sounds like you pinned him in a situation that's gonna be impossible to get out of. Actually, it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Okay,
really?
It was an inconvenience.
The terrorists want him to build them a Jericho missile, so they give him a bunch of weapons materials and mostly leave him alone. Well, that sounds super reckless. They also leave him with the doctor guy that saved his life, who's like the nicest dude. But there's a guard in the room or something, right? No, they are kind of keeping an eye on things.
That's true, actually. I didn't think about that.
Why not have a guard in the room keeping an eye on things? Because that works. Anyway, so since Tony Stark has a bunch of weapon building material and little to no supervision and a new best friend to help him out, he's gonna build a kind of Iron Man suit powered by a mini arc reactor. A mini arc reactor? Yeah, it's like a super powerful energy source to power the magnet so he doesn't have to carry a car battery around. Wow. Yeah, and the doctor guy is gonna be like, whoa, this thing could run your heart for like 50 lifetimes. Wait, is the thing running Tony's heart or powering the magnet? So why would that guy say that? I don't know. Strange guy. Yeah. So anyway, Tony's gonna kill a bunch of terrorists and there's gonna be fire and explosions. How's Tony able to see out of the suit? Well, the mask has some pretty massive eye holes. And the fires and explosions don't roast his eyeballs? They do not. Oh, fireproof eyeballs are tight. Yeah, so then Tony's gonna go back to the US and the first thing he does is go to Burger King. Well, actually, I was thinking he
what?
Could go,
he need a sponsorship.
The first thing he does is go to Burger King. I already cashed a check from them. Oh, the product placement thing. Okay, what does he get from Burger King? A cheeseburger and probably diarrhea, if we're being honest. I'll add it into the script. Probably just the cheeseburger part, though. Please. So what does he do after that? Well, now he's changed and he wants to do good, so he announces that his company's not going to make weapons anymore. Won't that jeopardize the entire company and cause hundreds of people to lose their jobs? Probably. Kind of weird that his first good act is going to destroy hundreds of families. Whoops. Whoopsie.
I mean, it's kind of realistic.
Like, I feel like a really good Iron Man suit. Okay. And he's going to have a hard time getting it to fly, but eventually he's going to get the hang of it. And what does he do with it? Well, he goes to kill people and then accidentally blows up a U.S. fighter jet. This guy kind of sucks. Kind of. Wow. Who else is in the movie?
Why would you put it like that?
This guy, Obadiah Stane. Oh, so he's the bad guy? How could you tell? Well, his name is Obadiah Stane, so I figured he's either a bad guy or a general in the American Civil War. Well, it's the first one. That does make the most sense. So anyway, Obadiah works on building his own Iron Man type suit. So you're saying the bad guy has similar powers as the hero, but uses them for evil? Exactly. Okay, before you say anything else, I love that and I want to do it over and over again in any movies we make. Won't that get kind of repetitive? I don't know. Well, okay then. So what else happens?
I feel like this was one of the first movies he did it, but maybe I'm wrong.
So he paralyzes Tony and steals his. Uh-oh, is he gonna kill him? No, he's gonna explain his evil plan to him and then leave him for dead. Why wouldn't he just kill him though? Because there has to be a final fight. Fair enough. So then there's gonna be a final fight.
They do that a lot.
Obadiah is a really good fighter, so it's super tough for Tony. Didn't we have a whole thing where it takes Tony a while to figure out how to use the suit properly? Yeah, well, Obadiah's gonna get the hang of it immediately.
Okay, yeah, but his is way bigger.
They're gonna have a crazy public fight and Obadiah's gonna
would
throw
make it
cars
harder.
around.
That's true.
What's his plan
Fair.
here exactly? Well, I guess it's to murder Tony in a very public way and hope that solves all his problems. Doesn't seem like it would. Yeah, it's not the best plan. So anyway, Tony's gonna fly so high up that Obadiah's suit freezes and he's gonna fall all the way back down to Earth. Wow, so so he dies? No, he's completely fine. How? I don't know. Fair enough. Tony's gonna get Pepper to overload this giant arc reactor thing so it blows up and kills Obadiah. Wouldn't that also kill Tony? It would and it should, but it won't. Very lucky. It won't. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a pretty fun superhero movie. Okay. So yeah, I say let's give it a shot. I doubt it'll lead to anything huge, but we can give it a try.
Bro, those are just great.
Wasn't that kind of like that ending part? Wasn't that kind of like how it went in the real? Like,
I kind of feel a little bit, right?
I'm not sure. I feel like I heard something.
I mean, like, I don't think they knew how it was going to go, obviously, and they hadn't really done anything like the MCU or like even the idea of doing like an interconnected. Like we think so much because it literally changed the movie industry, but the idea of doing interconnected films with different characters is kind of a novel idea.
Yeah. I was just wondering if they looked at the Iron Man movie as not just like, normal, and they didn't expect what happened, but like, they're like, this is just, whatever.
I don't totally know. I mean, like feel free to tell us in the comments. I know there was a lot of kind of lack of faith in it. I know they really didn't want Robert Downey Jr. to do it. We think of Robert Downey Jr. as like a household name now, but he was very much a problem figure. Like he had gone to jail. He had some like really serious substance abuse problems when he was a lot younger. So this was like a chance that most people felt he didn't deserve.
Interesting.
And we're just like, he can't carry a movie. We like your idea, but not cool. Which is so weird thinking now, obviously, because we're like, oh, dude. Favreau took a chance. You don't think of it as taking a chance on him. Like Robert Downey Jr. is one of the biggest actors of all time now. I feel like everybody knows who he is.
But definitely that was a leap of faith or something, right?
Yeah, no, and I don't know either with comics. I know I've heard some people say that Iron Man isn't as like crazy of a character in the comics. Like he's not like necessarily like a huge figure in the Avengers. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, okay.
I've heard some people say that. I don't totally know though. No, dude, I just really like that they can poke fun. Like obviously, these are all totally plot holes, but I can still enjoy Iron Man. But it's also like touche.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, of course, there's going to be some movies where you're like, roasting on it a little more than others because you don't really care for it. But I feel like with all movies, even especially the ones that you like, you should be able to kind of just like, they're movies.
Yeah, and you gotta be able to be like, dude, there's gonna be plot holes. There's gotta be things that don't make sense. And the good movies somehow manage to take you along for the ride, and the bad movies just don't, man. And that's kind of how it goes. And there's a lot of taste and personal thoughts all mixed up in between.
Yeah. It's cool that he's able to, find that sort of like balance.
Yeah, it's a blast. So we're going to be watching the next MCU movie, but let us know what other Screen Rant videos, Iron Man pitch meetings, just little small stuff that we're doing. I'm having a lot of blast doing these little kind of smaller reactions. Let us know what you guys want to see more of. Thanks for hanging out. Feel free to check out our movie reactions, and if you do, we'll see you all in the next video.